Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Canushi's Corner, where we're going to be showcasing some Universal Secret Layers here. Universal Universes Beyond. What a mouthful. Another one I didn't think would be here, and yet here we are. We have The Office, the sitcom office-based TV show, which I honestly need to go rewatch. Now that I'm a little older, I will probably actually like it a little bit more. And I've seen like clips, and I'm like, okay, it's a little funnier now than it was whenever I was like 15 and it was first airing. And then Jaws, which is it's a classic Steven Spielberg stuff. Strap in, we're gonna be checking these out. We're gonna be looking at Jaws first, because The Office, I hear, has some pretty spicy secret cards. Jaws, Terror of Amity Island. I was actually watching this, the riff tracks of this not too long ago. I don't think I made it all the way through. I kind of like got bored, fell asleep, whatever. It doesn't hold up to the first time that I ever watched it. It was a lot more, I don't know, maybe it's because I was younger or like more enthused with it. But what a thing to partner with. There is one mechanically unique card in here. You open the beaches on the 4th of July, it's like ringing the dinner bell. It's all like, yeah, it looks like watery. I get some water. It's cool. There it is, Jaws in the foil. But this one, yeah, it has the mechanically unique Jaws card in it, which I do love that it looks like a movie poster, the movie poster, which is iconic. Steven Andrade, maybe Andrade, I don't know. Either way, there's both of them, foil and non-foil. We're gonna have them clipped open. Not expecting Jaws in Magic. Granted, they said, if you can think of it, it's probably coming to Magic. This was not one that I had thought of. Let's look at it. Okay, we have foil movie poster, non-foil movie poster. These are some choice cards here. Jaws is really rocking the oceans. 5 mana, legendary shark, 5/5. Trample and haste. When you slap him down, he's chomping. Very appropriate. Whenever Jaws deals combat damage to a player, create that many blood tokens, and whenever a non-creature artifact is sacrificed or destroyed, Jaws deals 1 damage to each opponent. So he does make blood, but really this is a treasure and artifact sacrifice deck, if I've ever seen one. It really wants the artificer guys who, like, when stuff enters, deal a damage. So he makes blood, boom, that's 5 damage to one guy, 5 more damage to everybody. If you can get through all 5 damage, or just, it's pretty nutty. I think how these look, they both look nice. It's kind of it's in contention for which one I like more, but I think I like the non-foil a little more. The rest of this is also pretty good. We have Panic. None of this is mechanically unique at this point, but Panic on Amity Island, which is Descent into Avernus, a D&D Commander's Baldur's Gate spell. At the beginning of your upkeep, put 2 descent counters on this. Then each player makes treasures, and this deals X damage to each player, where X is the number of descent counters on this. This one can get pretty spicy. I'm liking how the foil splashes the water there. It makes it look, but the non-foil is, I think, where my heart's at. Here we have Reckless Endeavor. Imagine Jaws teaming up with Knuckles. Welcome to Magic the Gathering, people. Oh my goodness. Reckless Endeavor here. The bad fish. It's not like going down to the pond chasing bluegills and Tommy Cods. This shark swallow you whole. Oh boy. Not quoting that right at all, probably. But this allows you to roll 2 d12s and choose one result. Reckless Endeavor deals damage equal to the result to each creature, then create treasure tokens equal to the other result. So it also has a lot of treasure support in here, of course. Already knowing, hey, this is a treasure deck. You get paid to fight the shark. That's the whole thing. Then we have Sneak Attack here. Fantastic and funny spell. Da-dum, da-dum. As long as you can return Jaws to your hand, you can then sneak attack it onto the field, or if it's not in the command zone, you can just sneak attack it onto the field, depending on how you're going to be using them. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. It gains haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Not terrible. Sneak attack. Does stuff. Here we have the funniest abrade ever. You're going to need a bigger boat. It's just a braid. Deals 3 damage to target creature or can destroy an artifact. Very useful. I'm sure in this case the abrade is supposed to be the bomb, the oxygen bomb that they use to blow up the shark in the end. Right, the secret card. You see the blood token, but the secret card is Cathartic Reunion. We'll get to that in a second. The blood token looks really cool in the foil. The water and the blood and the shimmering. Very nice. Of course, you have to have the correctly flavored blood token for your Murder Shark deck. And then last but not least, the Cathartic Reunion. I used to hate the water, says Brody. Can't imagine why, says Hooper. Discard 2 cards, draw 3 cards. Cathartic Reunion, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pretty cool spell. With a little off center at the bottom there. Oh well. It's also got some scratch lines on it. Dang, printer lines. I hate that. That's one thing I hate about the foils, the printer lines. Well, Jaws one was really nice. I like that. I'm pretty sure you're going to get the same secret card every time. Now we're going to move over to something a little spicier. Dwight's Destiny. At least spicy in the way that we don't know what the secret card's going to be for this one. There's, I think, 4 different possibilities. I'm not a hero. I'm a mere defender of the office. A lot of friends of mine are way bigger fans of this than I am, so I'm sure they'll be happy to see me showcasing this one. Starting off with Dwight Schrute, Hey King. I'm mostly excited about this one because I don't have some of these cards, and I'm a fan of playing ridiculous cards that'll probably give people aneurysms whenever they look at them. I don't know why, I just do. I think it's funny. Like, look, man, it's a cardboard game. It's not that serious. It's okay to have silly things in it. Does it make me mad? Yeah, sometimes. It also makes me mad sometimes. But I get more mad whenever certain things aren't in it anymore. I also wish they would put as much effort into the silliness and inventiveness of relabeling some of the Universes Beyond stuff into the actual Magic story occasionally. That'd be really nice. But hey, you know, the future will bring what it brings. At least to have fun with the card game. Hope y'all have fun with the card game too. It's fun to collect it, go over it. But yeah, Dwight Schrute starting us off here. Hey King. I have no clue of the context of this. I imagine in the show at some point he dresses up as some sort of fall, like king, whatever, some kind of like festival. But I can tell you that Heliod's a really solid card. Indestructible as long as your devotion to white is less than 5. He isn't a creature. When you gain life, you put a 1/1 counter on a creature or enchantment you control, and he can also give stuff lifelink. So it's maybe not a creature. Also, I'm liking that foil a lot, how that armor shines. And I don't see any foil scratches or roller scratches on it. That's nice. Next we have Dwight's Weapon Stash. People say, oh, it's dangerous to keep weapons in the home or the workplace. Well, I say it's better to be hurt by someone you know accidentally than by a stranger on purpose. Ridiculous. But yeah, Steel Shaper's Gift here, another solid card. I'm probably going to put this version in Captain America. Search your library for an equipment card, reveal that card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Yeah, Captain America and Amy Rose became good friends, and I guess this Steel Shaper's Gift is going to go in there real nice. I'm liking the foil, how that looks. Like his glasses, the lighting, it makes it really come alive on there. Here we have Swords to Plowshares. Slipping out there. Okay. Swords to Plowshares, a classic. This one, I don't really. Blue ribbon winning giant turnip. Ready to face any challenges that might be foolish enough to face me. Fantastic giant turnip there. Blue ribbon winning. I love how the ribbon especially is foil there. It's very nice. Classic removal spell. Exile target creature's controller gains life equal to its power. Not bad, not bad. But I don't know what more to say about it. Really funny art. Next we have Dwight, assistant to the king. He's not the assistant king, he's the assistant to the king, but you can think of him as maybe the assistant king. Before I do anything, I ask myself, would an idiot do that? And if the answer is yes, I do not do that thing. Beautiful art on the foil and non-foil there, but I like how the foil foils the wispiness. Makes the ephemeral king look enchanting. Baral, Chief of Compliance. Baral, Chief of Compliance. Solid card here, if I remember right, originally from, I want to say Kaladesh. Don't quote me on that, though. I could be wrong. But yeah, he lets your instants and sorceries be cheaper, and if a spell you control or ability you control counters a spell, you may draw a card and discard a card if you do so. Solid little reprint in here. Also like the art a lot. Next we have Recyclops, eco-friendly. This is a double-sided card. So on the back we have Recyclops, Nature's Vengeance. It's funny, his little kill thing. I'm so out of the joke on this one, but it looks really funny knowing how this Garruk works. Because it's Garruk Relentless and then Garruk Unleashed, if I remember right. And if he has 2 or fewer loyalties counters on him, you flip him over to the back. You can deal damage to a thing, and then that creature deals damage back to him. Holding it out of all that foil one's looking really bad there. I think. Hold on, let's get it. Oh, the little puppy on the front looks really cute. Yeah, when the foil hits it just right, it looks really cute. How it like lights up, it's like a little aura around it. Ooh, yeah, it's really cute. But then you can also make wolves. So you can make a bunch of wolves, and then if someone hits him, he'll transform, or you can deal some damage to something and maybe take it out. He'll get taken out. It's a dangerous game. But then on the backside, he can make you some death touchy wolves, sacrifice you creatures, and then also make your creatures have trample. And you just keep the same loyalty. And if it reaches, as it was on the front side, and then if it reaches 0, it's down. This Garruk's a little tough to pull off, but the joke there seems kind of funny. Seeing he's an eco warrior, and then things go bad. Okay, now for the bonus cards, let's see what we get. Tragic Slip. Oh my goodness, that's a really good one. And Council's Judgment. These are 2... I think this is like the bangerest banger of the bonus cards. Tragic Slip here. I'm up the night before pressing garlic and dicing whole tomatoes. I toast my own ancho chilies. It's a recipe passed down from Maloney's for generations. It's probably the thing I do best. And then he just spills it all. That is indeed tragic. The tragicest of slips. And then we have Council's Judgment here. 3-mana sorcery with the will of the council, starting with you. Each player votes for a non-land permanent you don't control. Exile each permanent with the most votes or tied for the most. At its worst, it was a toxic political club used to make others feel miserable and left out. At its best, it planned parties. Good bonus cards. It's not Seize the Spotlight, though. I was hoping for that one. Just because it's a good card. Really good card. And here we have the Dwight O'Lantern finishing out the drop. It's the last actual card you get. Loving that one in the foil. Holy cow, this year I decided to really get into the spirit of Halloween. It may have been the costliest decision I've ever made. Yeah, he literally is getting into the spirit. Reaper King is a solid card. It's a 10 mana, 5 color 6/6 that pumps up all your scarecrows, and if other scarecrows you control enter, you get to destroy any permanent. So there's a lot of cool blink loops that you can do with this in 5 colors. There's all kind of nasty things you can do with Reaper King. Cool card, fun card. I'm loving the foil version. The non-foil is also really funny. Anything Halloween, though. But yeah, that's it for this one. Some fantastic bonus cards. Lovely stuff. We're going to get it sleeved up and move on to the wrap-up. And there you have it, some Universal Secret Layers. I'm, again, sometimes at a loss for words with these Universes Beyond Secret Layer crossovers. I think this one's kind of cool. I like the prospect of Jaws being its own card. You know, you can get out there in Commander, slap down a giant shark, eat people with it. Like, from the prospect, like as a Man-Eater fan, the game Man-Eater, you know, you play as a shark, you eat people. That concept is playing as a ruthless sea predator. I think it's cool. I think it's funny that it's a treasure deck, so that's a strategy that I like too. Mono red, make a lot of treasures, make things enter, kill people, sack them, kill people. It's really good, you know. I like it conceptually. The art, I think it looks fantastic. Does it evoke like Magic vibes? Not really, but I also don't think Secret Lair needs to do that. That kind of the point is to sort of be a little different, be a little niche. And then it's also, that kind of extends into Dwight's weapon stash, Dwight Schrute Hague King, you know, this whole, the Recyclops, Dwight assistant to the king, Dwight O'Lantern, even just the depictions on Tragic Slip and Council's Judgment, just normal people. I mean, you know, maybe not these, right? Normal people in their normal lives doing stuff, but I could imagine someone really like running around with a pumpkin head. These are literally depictions from the show, these three, and it's like, I don't know, it's just normal people doing normal stuff, if you will, in the game. And like, there's a certain funny element to that as well, because it's like, I don't know, should I imagine like Vraska doing her taxes now? Or like, I don't know, Giada at a desk job? The blood token's also really sick. Well, if we're doing this for Universal, you know, who knows what other Universal movies we could get. I mean, the door's open. Are we going to get, I don't know, E.T.? Are we going to get, heck, I mean, what's the one thing that was the mash of all the things? Ready Player One, right? Is that a Universal thing? I don't know. Universal does a lot of stuff. So if they're in the door with Universal, who knows what else we could get? Is Gremlins a Universal thing? I don't know. Are we going to get some Gremlins cards? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. What other movies might you be excited to see? What do you think about the fact that we got Jaws in the Office in Magic now? Are you excited to see these at your play table? Are you excited to play with them? Are you interested in these? Did you already purchase them? Are you playing with them? Let me know your Jaws deck lists. Let me see those. Let me see some Jaws deck lists. I'm interested in that. Alright, well, till next time, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy this kind of stuff. If you do, subscribe to see more, leave a like, you know, all that good stuff. Till next time, have a good one.